if you postpone marriage and you are saying that, oh, I'm too young to get married, I am focusing on my career first, I want to travel first, I want to reach this career goal first, like I'm gonna do this later. Make sure to catch yourself if this postponed goal is a misaligned goal. What if all of those things you think you cannot have with marriage, you will still want in 5 or 10 years? What if in 10 years, where you feel like you're old enough or you're ready to be married, you still want to have your career, you still want to travel, you still feel too young or too something, or too not good enough looking, or whatever those things are? What if those outside circumstances don't change? Then what? Then I tell you what, most of my clients still don't get married then. And then they claim it on the circumstances. However, what if we set another goal? What if you can get married, which is just a commitment, and you still can have your career, and you still can have your freedom, you still can keep your freedom, you still can travel? What if those things are not being taken away from you? All right. And if you are single and you're happy with that, okay, then it's fine. But if you tend to be in relationships or in a long-term relationship, and you just don't want to be married, then we have to look deeper into that, because it's just a fear of intimacy and a fear of pain. Maybe it comes from you having to experience a bad example in your childhood. But what I want to do as a point here is that I don't even want you to get married in 10 years if this marriage means some kind of pain to you, of I can't keep my career, I can't have my freedom, I can't speak up, I can't be myself, I can't do whatever I want to do. Okay, you go and find a man that is matching to your lifestyle, matching to your values, matching to your dreams. Okay, there is some match for everybody of us, whatever you are looking into. And that is why it is so important. It is so important to have guidance throughout this journey towards marriage, or even when you are already engaged, so that you are really clear what exactly do I need in a man. And you don't settle, but you don't postpone this goal just because of the belief that I will lose out of my freedom, I will lose out of anything. Because the truth is, with the right man, you can stay yourself, you can keep your career, you can keep your freedom, and he will just be there to cheer you up and support you. All right. So really reflect on those fears to get married and thank them, because they saved you from pain. All right. Thank them, because those fears just don't want you to be trapped. They just don't want you to get into a relationship that wouldn't feel good. And those relationships, of course, exist. There are marriages and relationships who are not happy. They are painful, and the guy is maybe controlling, whatever the worst case scenario you can imagine. However, there is a way to show up in a relationship where you just feel good, you're supported, you're being loved. And you would be amazed how fast you can shift this. And we often, unfortunately, repeat the pattern from our childhood or from previous relationships, and then we keep repeating the pattern, and at some point we just believe this is how it works, this is how marriage is, this is how relationships are. But I can tell you that I have so many clients who broke the cycle within a month, 2, 3 of working with me, and suddenly have such a happy, fulfilling relationship where they don't lose themselves, they feel loved, sometimes they find a new man, like another man, but sometimes it's the same guy. Like I have a client who has been engaged and came to me, and she wanted to break up her engagement because the man hasn't been treating her well. However, I taught her to honor herself, to set the boundaries, to to speak up. And the same man is now so loving to her. All right. So they don't have to um, break up this engagement and beautiful relationship, because sometimes there are just little shifts that need to be done. And somebody that is trained and an expert can help you with that. So make sure to reach out to me for a one-on-one love assessment call, because I have 2 spots for one-on-one coaching this month, and I would love to see how I can help you. Okay, so give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you are watching the replay, and I see you in the next one.